Welcome to Elks 101. Another episode of Elks Central, breaking this one down.
Reagan, touchdown Edmonton! Fajardo, Dunbar, back on top, go the Elks.
All right, welcome in. Elks Central, March 13th. Declan, Eddie, and Rick joined in studio by a very special guest, first recurring guest, officially friend of the show, Tyrell Ford. Thank you so much for being here, man. It means a lot. I mean, how are you? Get that one out of the way. The generic kind of, how's it going?
I'm
like, what's
good.
your
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. Appreciate you being here. All right. Did you see Bam's 83?
Oh, Deck.
I haven't seen it, to be honest.
Because you strike me as a Kobe guy. That's why I ask.
I liked Kobe. I mean, regardless, if someone let me score 83 points, I would score 83 points. I would not feel bad about it.
100%. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm playing rec league ball and my boy has 75, like, I'm swinging him the pill. I'm doing anything we can to get 81. You know what I mean? Like, let alone in the NBA.
I apologize to absolutely no one.
Yeah, he pulled the Conor McGregor. Dude, as he should. Because here's the other thing. Like, the Wizards are trying to lose, right? So you can't get mad when you get someone hangs 83 on you. Yeah. Like, you'll always be that team that sucks. Like, I understand why you're triple teaming in backcourt, but like, if you're trying to lose, you can't get mad when someone's putting up 150 and 83 on you.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that. I play a lot of 2K.
Yeah.
And
what's your go-to team?
Go-to team. I play just my players, like in the streets and stuff, or in the rec. I mostly play in the rec. And I dropped 96, so I kind of put, Bam in his spot.
Dude, I honestly, it's funny you bring that up. I create a player. I don't do my player, but I create a player and do franchise mode. I dropped 102 against the Celtics because I'm a Heat fan, right? Okay. So it's 2K25. Jimmy and Tyler were out. So I was like, Declan's got to score 102 tonight. It was the NBA Cup. Went out there, 102 burger. Crazy. Yeah, you know what? It was crazy. What was crazy about that is I wasn't even an all-star that season. I had to manually put myself on the all-star team. I was like, I'm not getting left off after 102-point game. Dude, it was crazy too because it was really weird. Like, I don't know what your 96. I love how we're talking about this like it's real, but I don't know what your 96-point game was like. But in my 102 burger, it was like the CPU almost like stopped defending me. It was weird. It was like they wanted me to get the record. I was just running pick and rolls, highway to the basket all the time.
Yeah, we had no computers in the mind. It was all people.
It was, hey? Oh, man, that's way more impressive.
I was letting that thing fly.
Do you remember what you shot from three? Was it like...
I missed one shot. I think
what's the DB equivalent of getting 83? Is it like 5 picks, 6 picks in a game?
I mean, I feel like at that point, you're scoring 83, you're winning the game by yourself. To win a football game by yourself, you're gonna need about 4.
That's a 4-pick. I was gonna say that's a 4-pick game.
You gotta go to the crib because you got
a couple. Got to be.
Yeah,
you need points.
You need a couple of those MBT lobs out.
Or like it'd be like 4 picks, 2 pick sixes, but then like a scoop and score, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where it's like all you.
Yeah. It's got because it's also like what's crazy about that is like after what is it like 2 picks? You'd say they just stop throwing your side. So to get 4, like you gotta be cheating in zone, like pretty crazy stuff like that.
I played with Gainey when he had 4 in a game. Gainey.
Yeah, I love that Gainey, obviously. Yeah,
Saskatchewan. 5?
It's a good question.
4 was like a couple guys had 4. I don't know what it is. I don't know, Rick.
5's tough. 5's
I don't know if anybody's got 5 in a game.
I think it was 5. I think I looked before. I think
it was 5. That's
5's almost like less impressive than 4 because it's like how did they keep throwing at you?
4?
It is 4. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4. Wow.
Yeah, he had 11, I think, that year. It's a lot of picks, man.
Yeah. He's a heck of a player, man. He's always been a heck of a player. I love that Gainey's game. Was there speaking of Gainey and just DBs in general, did you kind of have a welcome to the league moment with a wideout where maybe you had like a vet who was like, hey, watch out for Keon, he's gonna route you up with that sluggo, and then he went out there and did that?
Welcome to the league. Honestly, I would say no, not really. I had a really good camp my first year, even though I didn't start. And then I guess the closest thing to that would probably be when I came back from the NFL and I was going against Kenny, and he mossed me like 2 or 3 times. It was like a red zone drill, but it was a get back because the first day it was normal one-on-ones, and I was kind of clamping him up, and then he got me the second day. But it happens.
Kenny can go and get it too.
Yeah, he can.
He's long.
Is there a wideout like you love playing against? Just whether it be like the smack talk back and forth, whether it be like this is a good guy. Sometimes he gets his, sometimes I get mine.
I mean, I really like playing against Tim White before they had Kenny, and and I was getting a lot of action. So pretty much just people that want the ball and people that get the ball. No one's
Interesting.
specific,
Be around the best.
Yeah,
Trying to shut down the best.
because if I don't, I feel useless. I'm just standing out there.
Now, with that being said, like I guess it's changed the field and boundary, especially with the hashes being the way they are now. It's not as wide to either side. Do you feel you get as much opportunities out where you are? Did you ever ask coach, like, put me in the slot?
Yeah, I don't mind the slot actually. Actually, I got my first pick in camp last year at slot.
Really, huh?
Yeah, so I didn't mind that. But yeah, I definitely feel like sometimes I get a little bit less action out at the field side. And I'm kind of expecting to move around a little bit this year, but we'll see what happens.
That'd be nice if you could. A lot of you guys, because you always bring this up, Deck. Where are we going to slot guys? We talk about the roster and the depth chart, and especially the secondary. There's a lot of versatility there, right? Like you guys can move around and like play different positions.
Yeah, I think most of the guys can kind of move around, exception to like Sam and Free are kind of staying Sam and Free-ish area. But I mean, the other guys, we can all kind of play everywhere, so it's kind of nice.
You're no doctor, sorry, Dow, I'll let you get in. But how's Royce doing? How's his rehab?
I don't know. I'm
like, do you ever chat with him? Like, do you ever?
I talked to him a little
what's
bit
going
before,
on? How you doing?
A little bit before I came out here.
Yeah,
I was actually gonna stay at his place, but then it kind of all got messed up.
Yeah.
But he's doing good.
Yeah. Is he moving and stuff? Like, is he running?
Yeah, he told me he was working on stuff. So
good.
He's doing all right.
What's kind of the relationship you have like with Kobe playing on that
Man,
field side?
I got a love and hate relationship with Kobe. Sometimes, he's a good dude. He's really funny.
We've heard he's a really funny guy. I've never talked to him, but he strikes me as like a quiet, like under the radar dude.
Real quiet and like he's not super loud until you like kind of get to know him.
He's got like that Kawhi Leonard humor, which is just like low key.
He really just funny, bro. But you won't see it until you like get around him and he's comfortable around you. And just like sometimes, like I remember a couple times we're in the game and I'm sitting there, I'm yelling. I'm like, Cole, what's the call? He just stand there. This. I'm like, bruh. I get to the silent. I'm like, yo, Cole, you gotta talk to me, bro. He's like, okay, next drive. Go. I don't know, he's funny though.
He's like, what? That's crazy. I couldn't imagine like not getting the coverage call in from my half. Like,
sometimes when you're on the far side and it's across, you're like here, and then someone will move and they'll get in the way, and you'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Do you remember like the first time playing in the league, you like messed up the coverage and you were like, I'm about to get cut. Like I can't make these mistakes.
I don't really because if I don't know the call, I just go deep.
Yeah.
You can live with anything else. So.
Cover the deepest.
Yeah. No, so I mean, how you like in Edmonton? Because Mike, we were talking to him, and he says you're getting your car brought out here. So you're making this like a full year thing, like staying out here in Edmonton.
Yeah. So actually, I bought a house last year. I bought a house and a car out here. Man, I love my car. I miss it.
What kind of car?
I got a little Mercedes coupe. So it's pretty nice. I like it. But no, I'll probably only be out here probably for another six months during the season.
Okay.
I think me and my fiance might want to get something down in the States where it's a little warmer.
Okay, yeah.
So,
is she from the States?
No, she's from just outside of Toronto, Waterloo.
Okay. So did you grow up with her? Is that like how you met her?
She was in Waterloo while I was in she was born there.
Oh, okay.
And then I was there for like 4 or 5 years for university.
Yeah.
And I didn't meet her till I came back.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, after my first season in Winnipeg.
How'd you guys meet?
We met at a little club. Bar.
Yeah. So why the States? Like, why not? Like, I don't know, back home or
weather?
Just like
baby.
strictly
like
weather.
We also have a condo back in Waterloo. That's
Okay,
like right beside her parents. And it's nice, but like it's still just freezing cold.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's like this. I think about like I was talking to OJ last Friday. I think it was. You know, he obviously comes from like Belglade, Florida. It's like 35 degrees every day. Like I couldn't
down there.
Yeah, no kidding. I just couldn't imagine. He's like OJ was the nicest, like cheeriest, most down to earth guy in the world. And I just I was thinking anyone else coming from Florida, they'd be like, this sucks. Like I hate this. And he was just like happy to be in Edmonton, basically. You know what I mean? But like the wet. It's true. Like Florida, is that where you guys would go? Is that what like Cali, something like that?
I don't think it's. Haven't really picked just somewhere that's decently warm.
And so here during the season and then back during the and then Airbnb out the places you have here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, because your brother's got some properties too. Who instilled this background in you to purchase up property and like realize the importance of that?
I don't know. That's a good question. I just know Trey got a couple places, and then I came back after my first year in Winnipeg, and I didn't really have enough to buy a house, but I kind of just seen how like if you don't really have a plan with it, it kind of just
for sure
goes down, especially after the 6 months and nothing's coming in.
You bank it and then it dwindles.
So I was like, I might as well just when I get it, put it into properties, and then
good for you.
Yeah,
that's very smart, man. Like very intelligent.
Appreciate it very much.
No, absolutely. And then the fact is, you're going to get someone in there. They're paying down your mortgage. It's a very sound financial move. Now you have multiples. Clearly, you're doing the right things.
Yeah,
man.
I've been doing some research. Me and ChatGPT were locked in. I've been looking at some stuff.
Good for you, man. That's wise.
Do you rent them out or Airbnb? Is it just the 2 properties? The one in Waterloo and the one here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How do you have like a goal of how many you want to get?
Enough for me to retire after football.
Okay, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Do you? That kind of brings up an interesting point. Like, do you have an exit strategy for football or like a time in mind? It's obviously tough to kind of quantify when you're in your prime and playing so well. But like Eddie always makes the point, he retired on his own terms, knew when it was enough, wanted to get out. And a lot of players don't always have that luxury. Some like. For you, it sounds like with this, it won't be a financial burden, but some guys just, don't know when to give it up. Like, do you kind of, and again, it's really tough to say when you're in your prime playing so well, but do you have like an exit date in mind?
No, I would kind of just like, I feel like the day when I wake up and I'm like, man, I can't do this no more. It's probably going to be it. I'll probably be around like 32, 33, maybe. I'm thinking around there, probably 32.
Sorry, what are you? You're 30. Or sorry,
27.
27?
Yeah, 27. I turned 28 at the.
Yeah, it's another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
so. Going into your 6th year?
This year?
Yeah, coming up.
No, this would be my.
Your 5th.
5th, I think. 4th, 5th, something like that.
Savvy vet now.
What point do you kind of transition from being like one of the young guys in the league to being a vet? Because obviously football is such a short lifespan, but there is still.
I would say. Pretty much last year. I think when I got the second contract, I had the All-Star. And I kind of, because I did 5 years in university, I was kind of already a little bit older. And then you realize like all the guys that are coming in and like, I'm pretty sure even like, I think it was Cobe. I think Cobe's like 26. And I'm like, I didn't even realize I was older than him. And then obviously just teaching all the American guys when they come in, all the terminology and stuff like that. Kind of when I realized, I'm kind of a vet, and I realized I get by with like there's just a lot of like techniques and stuff that I know that like I can use that definitely save me energy. Stuff. So,
who picks it? Which one of the Americans kind of picked everything up the fastest? Like picked the game up the fastest?
Well, I'm gonna go with strictly the new guys, but I think Chalin did really well.
Yeah.
He was
rookie of the year nominee, so it shows. Yeah.
Safety, half, like he could play it all. Physical.
Yeah, I love Chalen's game a lot. Like that's why you talk about the Sam and the safety a little bit earlier. Like you guys have 3 like really studs for 2 positions, like with Cordell, Kenny, and Chalen. Like, how do you see that playing out? I guess maybe I know it's not up to you, but maybe that's the best way to ask it.
I'd probably go Chalen at safety, K1. That's Kenny at Sam, and then I like having KJ.
Yeah,
because he can play pretty much anywhere we need him to play. I mean, for him it's unfortunate because when it comes down to all the All-Star voting, and you got 6 games here and 6 games there.
Yeah, you get burned.
It kind of sucks, but I mean, it's whatever the team needs.
So. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, the team will be better this year, man. Highly confident in you, fellas. Highly confident. When you're fortunate to get drafted and play in Winnipeg for all those years, and learn in a good organization, real healthy organization, like top to bottom, like well-run oiled machine. And it might not even be in the organization there, but you got a lot of God-given talent, speed. Can't coach that, can't teach that. But who did you learn from in terms of some of those techniques you talked about, and some of those little skills that you pick up along the way, just across the league through film or just playing with guys?
Really because the technique that I've been using the most is really one that I learned from Jordan Younger. It's kind of just like an kind of off at like 8-9 yards, and you kind of just tilting in towards the quarterback. And it's kind of just something that like kind of just grew over time. Like it wasn't like, oh, he wasn't like, oh, you gotta play this. It was just kind of something that I was comfortable with, and I don't know, it kind of just started tweaking every time I made a mistake, kind of fixing it until now. Like it's pretty polished, and it's like a low stress job. Like I play a high stress position, but it's low stress.
Yeah. The technique makes it easy.
Yeah.
What was like the number one thing you felt you had to work on coming into the league?
Probably I would say tackling. Well, I thought it was my off coverage because in university I only pressed, and then like I got there and I was like, you know what, my off coverage is solid, and then I was kind of like, okay, after the first couple weeks, I was like, okay, well, I definitely gotta be a better tackler because these guys aren't. It's not like tackling OUA running back. It's a little different.
Tackling them.
And so kind of just got to get better at tackling. And even now, I think that's probably my biggest weakness is my tackling. Not that it's horrible, but I just feel like I remember I used to play games in college or high school. I'd never miss a tackle. And now it's like you miss one tackle. That hurt my feelings for the whole week.
Yeah. It's real. That's wild that you say that though, because I sit back and watch, and man, these boys know I talk about it all the time. I see tackling as one of your biggest strengths. So that's like pretty cool, pretty humbling to hear you talk about that, and just seeing where you're at. Like that's pretty awesome because you're a beast at tackling. You're one of the best tackling DBs I've seen since Aaron Grimes, man.
Yeah, I just don't know. I'm not saying based on like I guess my percentage of tackle. I just find a lot of times I don't wrap up. And
that's good to hear. Keep that up, man. Keep that hunger up. That's good to hear.
It is. I think like one of the biggest things for like young kids playing football is like they'll go watch like a Ray Lewis or Ed, like maybe for DBs like an Ed Reed or Troy Polamalu highlight reel, and they'll just see like guys get laid out all over the place, but like never work on their form tackling. And like you kind of touched on it, like it's something you can get by with probably like until you get to the high level. But it is funny to think like, nah, like this is something you really need to work on as a young kid to just kind of develop that like muscle memory, those skills, and just like have that in your bag as you work up the ladder of levels.
Yeah, for sure. Because there's just like I just think back to a couple of tackles that I missed, and I'm like, well, if I wrapped up, I probably would have been fine.
Yeah, exactly. And like usually with where you're at position wise, that missed tackle is a first down at least. So that's big.
Is there like a guy, you don't have to like name names, but or like a situation where you missed a tackle and you're like, that guy, like, come on, now, like there has to be, like you don't have to say names obviously, but is there?
No, I'm dropping.
No, we want names.
So it was actually.
It was K-On and it was in practice.
No. So it was when I was in Winnipeg, and we were playing Edmonton here. And I came free off the edge, and it was me and Rank. And it was before he even really got going. So that's all we were talking about. Hit him before he gets going. Right? And so, boom, he gets the handoff. And I'm like, oh, I'm finna mess him up. You don't even see me coming. I ran, I just dove and did a little hop. Went outside, went for like 15. The whole bench is sitting there screaming at me. And I'm like, oh, man.
Got him.
And then, like, that was like it was in the first quarter, too. And then it was like the third quarter. And it was just me and him. In the gap, it kind of opened up right off the edge of it because they had like a guy over, so I was tight to the box. Boom, and I made sure I wrapped him up, and I was like, yeah, it's
all about the wrap.
Man, Rank is like, I think Rank is such a special talent. Like sometimes I don't think it's always reflected in the box scores, but like just watching him week in, week out, obviously, like he's a guy. We've talked about this. We've kind of had back and forth discussions, but like I think he's a guy who should be in MOP conversations to start the season as one of like the early kind of betting favorites. Obviously, team success is going to play into that. We'll see what happens. Some new receivers, maybe the passing game, it's a little bit gets a bit more of a percentage. But like, just talk about him a little bit and kind of how special he is. Like obviously, team MOP nominee this past year. Like incredible talent, just like good dude, like the best guy ever. Like every time I finish talking to him, I'm always like, you want to grab a bite, man? Like, you want to go play some golf? Like, he just seems like the nicest, friendliest guy in the world.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Often referred to as the best player on our team, which he probably is. He's really good. Just his ability to run the ball, catch the ball. He can kind of do it all. But again, I feel like sometimes his numbers don't always say that because when you got 12 guys out here scheming up just to stop him, like they go to me like, if we stop him, we win. So I feel like when it's kind of like that, it's kind of tough. But now that we brought in some extra help, I think he's probably gonna have his best
He
season.
will.
Yeah,
And that
I
help
actually
up front.
too.
That's where that extra help
Yeah,
is at.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny because like he also makes the point. Like I think he's like said to me straight up. He's like, we got to give Javon more carries too. Like he said, like he's way faster than me. Like work him in the offense. Would you like to see something with him and Javon more in like a dual backfield kind of role? I mean, it's not up to you. Like, you're not the OC.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I just sometimes too. I think it's important to remember like it is 3-down football, so we can't just go pound the ball all day.
Yeah.
And I mean, it might be a surprise, but I think Justin Rankin and Javon Leak might be closer in speed than most people think.
Really? Hey, because Javon
Rank
is like,
kid slide.
Yeah, he can, man.
He
On
can
some of
run.
those big ones. that he
yeah.
had.
I forget who the team was, but I remember the play very well. It was like I think he was supposed to go
It was
B.
against Sask.
He cuts in A, and like the hole there on that left side. So I guess it must have been Beardo and Corte, or maybe Corte and because it was the A. So Beardo and Corte who opened it up, and he just got to the second
was like
level and was
it was
gone,
track
and I
speed
couldn't
gone.
believe it. Yeah, it
It
was.
really
track
was.
speed
You
gone.
could see him glide.
But that my
Yeah.
point is like the point I was working around to was like, how fast is Javon for Rank to sit there and say like he's faster than I am? You know what I mean? Like that guy's got to be a burner's burner.
Yeah.
I know you just said it was closer than
Yeah.
we think, but
Yeah, we were actually. It's funny because Rank was out here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he came up to me and he's like, "Bro, like I think I'm finally the second fastest guy in the team." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like who's first?"
Yeah, who's
And
fast?
he's like, "Oh, well, it's you." And I was like, "Oh,
oh, okay.
thanks.
I believe
appreciate
it. I believe
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna ask like, are you? Yeah, so okay, there. I guess we
Me
got our
personally, I'll
answer.
put my money on me.
Yeah.
What's your best
think I'm
40?
the 4.42 double laser. Sometimes these guys that come over here, 4.3.
No,
4.2,
no.
and I'm like,
it's-
Mhm.
yeah. No,
what's the
that's a
deal?
big difference. Big difference.
So
If that's like a 4.38 hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's yeah, it's quicker. Hands I always
hands usually
my
you're
my
getting
hand time wasn't great, so I
you're
always
getting
said I
some
know laser.
favorability
Yeah,
with
yeah.
hand usually.
I always say
Laser's tough.
coach didn't stop it
yeah.
fast
I've
enough.
I've done a lot of research in the 42, especially like when I was coming out, and I
Mm.
just find like a lot of the times too depends on who you are and what school you go to. I feel like you can definitely get a little extra favoritism.
some
with that
favorability
stuff,
there.
so.
How you
Yeah,
look
yeah,
too,
yeah.
like you come out boots not laced up or something, like you got a little swag to you, like this guy can run.
Yeah.
Check that. No, that's not good
Yeah.
enough. Like
I
stop
think-
it a
I
little
think
quicker
if
next
a
time.
lot of people had to run double laser, there'd be a lot of hurt feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I would agree with that.
Do you know who has the best
I would
40
agree
time on
with
the
that.
team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Bad
looking
question.
at it,
Bad
keeping it real.
question. Bad question. My bad.
Little J.
Little
There's
J.
a lot of people out here. They just had their pro days in their hand
Yeah.
time. So
Mm.
Yeah, big
Interesting.
difference.
But, like,
yeah.
Combine, you went right
the
to the
super-
combine,
Yep.
CFL combine. How'd you do there? You put on a pretty good show.
Oh,
You remember
Yeah.
that experience? Like, were you nervous?
well, it was weird because I had a pro day in Buffalo the week before.
Okay.
And I feel like the atmosphere at the pro day was definitely, I would say, I guess, more comfortable because it was like a bunch of the dudes from their team were there. And there's a bunch of like scouts, but it was like younger scouts.
Yeah, that's
So it's
that's
kinda-
why pro days happen.
Yeah,
it's
it was-
easier for the
Yeah, it
players.
was an easier
Combines are
environment.
tough, man. I remember I
Combine,
was
yeah.
nervous as hell, man.
Yeah.
Big meat market.
Yeah,
They're
so
just
it's-
staring at you. Everybody's just analyzing you. That's all it is.
Yeah, it definitely you could feel the eyes. I feel like at the combine, but also too like the year I was there, the heating system broke, so there was no heat in the. It was in the outside dome at UFT when there was no heat.
Yeah.
So,
that
like,
sucks.
I'm doing all like my one-on-ones with sweatpants and a sweater.
Oh,
on, and
that
then
sucks.
I'm trying to warm up for the 40.
Yeah,
I can't even
that's
sweat.
where I thought. Yeah, you can't even get warm
Yeah.
for the drills.
Yeah, so
Oh, that
Hmm.
stinks. Combine boy, I remember it.
okay,
It was
What was
good
your
time.
What was your combine experience like?
Good. Like I put on a good
Yeah.
show. Numbers were really strong, but yeah, just nerve wracking, man.
Yeah.
Just like you say, just all eyes on you. And the worst was having to go up on stage. I remember I was a lot
Yeah.
fatter back then, like that worst bodied for sure. And like having to cross stage just in tights and stand there and just have everybody from the league, media just looking at you, like, damn.
Taking their note.
Literally, it's like
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
man. You stand on stage for like a minute,
Oh man, that's
have to walk
brutal.
off just in your tights, like straight meat market, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was awkward.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Look, just
definitely
looking at your body.
Yeah.
But no, it was good, man. I had good numbers. Bench, obviously. I
Yeah.
put up 32. That was strong.
Yeah.
There's this juiced head fullback. He put up 40, but he didn't even like get drafted to the league. Didn't even have a career. My T test though was like next level. I ran a 4.40.
Really?
flat. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah, that's
So it was
cool.
like I beat a lot of DBs. Like it was quick.
Yeah.
Because I worked like I spent time, as you would know, like it's all just technique, right? It's a
Counting
craft.
steps,
Yeah,
yeah.
counting steps. And if you like save yourself a little bit, stop before the line, reach and touch, as
Yeah.
opposed to, just people are so goofy and they're not specific with it. So I really trained and practiced, and it obviously works. So
Yeah, no. So what do you like? How you been spending the time out here in Edmonton?
Well, so like I said, I can't go to the gym every day
Yeah.
because I'm not Ubering
Mhm.
every day because it's expensive. So I really be on my Rocky Balboa stuff. I just be training.
Okay.
like
I'm in the
that.
basement. I got a
Gritty.
bunch of paint cans and stuff. And,
Like on the end
like
of a
that,
bench or
man.
something? Like
no, just like
Just moving.
just
Yeah,
moving
okay.
weight, curls,
Yeah,
a bunch of
sweating.
push-ups. I be doing like 500 push-ups a day.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like just a
man.
whole bunch of stuff, whatever. I just be scrolling on TikTok. I see it work. I said, man, I'm gonna go do it right now. I got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So that a little bit of 2K, talking to my lady on the phone.
Yeah.
And
Where she's back home in Waterloo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
okay.
out there, got a little nursing job. working
Oh,
Nice.
hard.
okay. Is she
Good for her.
gonna come out next season? Like, is that the plan?
No, I think she just kind of got her job back, so she's probably just gonna stay there.
Yeah, okay.
Work there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
fair
for
enough.
her.
Yeah.
Good career.
Trying to make all that money now so we can go
Yeah.
That's
kick
it.
up on
That's
cruises and
live
stuff.
life, man.
Mhm.
Live life in the sun later.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
man. That's well thought out. I was gonna just ask the team putting you on with a lot of appearances and stuff while you're here in town. What do they got cooking?
Yeah, I definitely did a couple. They're all good though. It's just going on the community, talking to
Totally.
people.
You
They had
enjoy
me
that
s-
getting out?
Yeah, they had me skating the other day.
Oh
I was-
yeah.
I meant to ask about that. That was like the
yeah.
one thing I was like, I
Talked
gotta
about that
ask
on the
this, and I
radio this
forgot.
morning.
Yeah.
How was that?
Man, it was a blast.
You ever been on skates before?
I've been maybe like 5 times when I was like 13. Other than that, not really.
For not being on skates in 14 years, you did pretty well.
Athlete.
Man, and you know,
Yeah.
the crazy,
Oh, yeah.
the crazy part was I was only on the ice for maybe about 15 minutes. Okay,
Really, huh?
man, I feel like the clips they're posting were in like the first like 3-4
Yeah,
minutes. Once
yeah.
I got nice, I
Yeah,
was
once
there.
you got a little lubricated,
Yeah.
warmed up.
Yeah.
Were you skating backwards by the end of it?
No.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I couldn't do that. one.
Comparatively, how are you on skates? You saw the video.
I'm a bad skater.
Yeah.
I'm a bad skater.
So
I'm
you're
not gonna.
like about
I'm
the
not
same
yeah.
level.
Pardon?
You going
You're about the
backwards
same
though, or
level?
No.
Can you go backwards?
Yeah, like
You're
it's
not a bad skater.
no, but
You're
it's
average.
I don't know, man. I maybe, but I guess like for being like for the rest of, for being a Canadian, like
Okay.
I'm a bad skater. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like
yeah.
if you want to compare me to like an Indian gentleman, like I'm probably pretty good. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to think of a warm weather place. That was the first place that came to mind. They ain't got ice rinks down there. A Thai lady, you know, like a Brazilian teenager, whatever you want to say. Like I'm fine there, but you know, where were we before this? What was the question? We were talking about Terrell's video.
We can edit it. It's all good. We ain't
Yeah,
live.
that's right. We're
We're not live. We're not live. That's
That's-
funny, man. That's too good.
That was yeah, so. What was the whole? Only 15 minutes, hey? Like that for that whole kind of excursion. Interesting. Okay.
And again, what was the concept behind that? I forget.
There's a game
partner.
on March 14th.
Okay.
The Green and Goals game or something like that. And
Okay.
so
Hmm.
I'm gonna be out there on the 14th.
Oh,
at that
nice.
game actually, and doing a couple things. So
Oh, nice.
I'm excited. It was cool. I
Sweet.
met some of the players.
Yeah,
Cool
yeah,
dudes,
yeah. That's cool. What?
Interesting.
Who was that with? What team?
Spruce Grove Saints.
That was
right?
the Saints.
Yeah, Spruce
Oh,
Grove
cool.
Saints.
Oh yeah, you're at the
there's
new barn, the
Mhm.
new facility there, just off
Yeah,
the highway.
Yeah,
Big new one. Yeah, that's cool.
it's nice. They
Nice
got
building. I heard.
crazy locker room and stuff. I'm like, is this like a professional? league?
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
trying to figure
it
out
was-
what's going on.
Well, you
dude,
know
like-
who bought that. You know who
Yeah.
paid for that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry.
dog.
R.I.P. Larry,
Yeah.
man.
Dog.
That's his family right there, man.
Yeah. Did you have a lot of interactions with Larry? Was he
Um,
like a pretty hands-on owner?
he was around, but he was like a pretty quiet guy.
Mhm.
So I only really talked to him a couple times.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Interesting. Yeah. No. What about Deb? Like,
Funny.
is she
Yeah,
around?
she-
She's
She's more talkative. She's cool. I always say hi to her when
Yeah.
I see her.
Mhm.
Like each other.
yeah, very cool. Did being on skates doing that whole thing to give you a greater appreciation for hockey? Okay. Interesting.
Yes, I don't know.
They still soft. Like,
I never thought hockey was soft. I feel like people out there, they really be out here losing teeth and stuff, embracing that
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
no.
I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
Hockey is like, I have, as I get older and just watch it more because I got to talk it on the radio and stuff, I have an appreciation for what they do, man,
Yeah.
and the speed they do it at. And someone told me this, and it just like it hit home. So football, basketball, I played them all, right? You played them all. hockey, the difference is between all the sports, there's no out of bounds.
Yeah.
Like there ain't no out of bounds.
Yeah.
Like that's if you actually think about that, man, like everything is impact.
It's just
Like,
happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and you can run someone, you can just avoid a hit and stuff in football. There's big hits and stuff, but there's big hits in hockey, open ice, but there's no out of bounds.
Going a
man.
lot faster.
That
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is
I
like
mean, I think if they did, if I don't know if there's some research on it or whatnot, but I mean, like skill wise, hockey's probably got to be top sport out there.
It's funny, bro.
Yeah,
we
up there
had
with
this
soccer.
conversation,
Soccer.
soccer too, for
what they
sure.
do with their
Like
feet.
people
Yeah.
clown on soccer, man, but to
Yeah.
be that good, like
I'm just talking about like an average level. Like you go play soccer, most people can run.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Good
okay.
point,
Good point. Good point.
Right.
Good
You
point.
put someone on the ice,
Yeah,
with
well,
just skates
good
and a
point.
stick.
That's a
Dude,
good point.
we had this conversation a little while back. Like I said, and I think Eddie echoed the sentiment that like hockey is the toughest, like a football player, baseball player, basketball player. Hockey is the toughest to transition to because of the skating, right? Like I think most people would agree with that. But I said like natural athletic, like just pure, like God-given inherent athletic ability. Like I think it's basketball players at
Yep,
the top.
You gotta be tall. You gotta be able to jump.
right.
Yeah.
But you make an excellent point, man, because it's like
I'm
and it's
talking just strictly
Yeah.
skill wise.
Yeah.
No
You
athletic
get out there.
ability, just skill.
Yeah.
Take any average Joe. Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You're
It's
right.
challenging.
But then I also look at a guy like, no disrespect to Kyler Yamamoto, but I look at a guy like Kyler Yamamoto who's like 5'6", 150, and I'm like, dude, imagine him guarding Ant Edwards, or imagine him lining up against Tyrell
Yeah,
Ford.
but-
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
he can still run a route. He can still shoot a shot.
yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm
I'll
like-
take Ant Edwards or
Oh, forget about
Tyrell
it.
out there
Yeah.
on skates and see what Kyler would do.
Oh,
right?
dude, Ant Edwards, he's a funny example because he's got such like a Kobe mentality. I feel like he'd stay out there till he figures it out. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I
you
was
know what
trying to
mean?
stay out there later,
Yeah.
but I couldn't. But I'm gonna go skating again. Like
It's fun, right?
yeah,
It is
it's
fun.
fun.
Yeah, skating, just getting out there and like outdoor rink, like not even an outdoor rink, but like the Victoria Oval or like one of those skating rinks in the winter. Like it's a
I
real,
like
it's a real nice
Yeah.
time. Like it's a good time, fun to get out there. Yeah, yeah,
Cool, man.
yeah. I'm trying to search my brain for more questions. I don't want to get you out of here or anything, obviously, but I don't know. I guess
I'll
just
wait. I don't mind. I'm chilling. I ain't got nothing to do today.
I guess just a little bit more on like we talked about it the first time we had you on, but like coming to Edmonton, obviously kind of a switch in winning and losing cultures. You know what I mean? Like is that like tough to adapt to? Like
Nah,
is
that ain't
it-
nothing new. I feel like I went to a high school that was in the same position, didn't win a game for 2 years.
really, hey?
And then when I went to
Yeah.
Waterloo, I don't think they won a game for 2 years. And I mean, in high school we won a bunch of championships and this and that. And then when we went to Waterloo, we kind of became like 500, made it to a couple playoffs and stuff. So definitely, I feel like used to kind of turning things around. So
Mhm. Interesting.
it doesn't really phase me too
Yeah.
much.
It was yeah.
I want to know just before we got on air here, we were talking about how your legs are going to be sore just from the training. Take us through a day. Like you talk about how you're just doing some stuff at home, getting it in however you can. But like when you're down at the facility, are you getting in the tubs? Are you steaming? You getting on the field turf? What's a average? And how long are you spending down at the facility? You watching film, seeing
Yeah.
coaches? What are you doing?
Yeah, so usually if I were just I'm gonna break down, I guess, a day by myself, and I'll do it more for when I'm back home, when I have my car and everything. So I can do everything.
Mhm,
easier.
mhm.
But I won't wake up super early. Just whenever I wake up, probably 9-ish, whatever around there. I'll go to get my Tim Hortons because I always get my Tim Hortons. every
What's the
morning.
order?
True
What's the order?
Canadian.
All I do is get an ice cap. That's it.
Okay.
Just because I don't really like to eat food for real until like probably like 3 p.m. Like I just don't eat till later in the day. I
Yeah.
don't know
I
why.
feel that.
So I'll do that, and then I go to I don't know. I think I go to like Fit for Less or whatever. Just because I don't like to. I can go to like the Waterloo one, but I don't like to run into a bunch of people I know
Mhm.
because then like I start talking and
Yeah.
the workout kind of
Distracted.
out, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't focus as well. So I'll go there to Fit for Less. I'll get my workout in, and then I'll drive to the school and I'll go hit the field, and I'll just do some back pedals and some basic DB stuff, and then I love to just run. 40 yards,
sprints?
20 yards,
Yeah.
10 yards acceleration.
Really, huh?
And just run.
Yeah.
Because I think
How many will you do? Like 20?
I don't put a limit on it.
Yeah, you
Like,
just
I
go, huh? Really?
go until I'm like, yeah, it's good.
Crazy.
So especially too, like I have my one boy, he's at the University of Saskatchewan, and then obviously Trey. But when we're all together and we're training like on the field, some of those days they get dragged out 5-6 hours.
Wow, just
and I know
running.
it's not healthy and
Yeah.
it's not this and it's not that, but when you're out there competing like
Yeah, man.
the way we do, it's crazy. You don't realize it's
I
6
get it.
hours, but
That's
when you
wild.
realize you sprinted 20 yards as hard as you can at least 70 times, you're like, okay. And then because you really just go and they'll be like, we'll be running. We always start with just 10-yard splits. So like just from stop, like a dead stop to 10 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And like we'll start standing up. So we're running like 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 4 or whatever. And then someone will run like 1, 2, 2. Me. That's 1, 2, 2. And then like none of them are okay with leaving until they beat me. And so like it takes a long time for it to sink in for them to be like, oh wow, I'm not gonna beat that today.
Yeah. But they're gonna
And then they're
keep
gonna
going.
say, okay, so you won that one, but now let's do 20s. So then we're running a whole bunch of 20s until someone gets the fastest time. And then people are like, I can beat it. So you're doing that for another hour. And then like, okay, no, we're doing 40s. None of that matters. We're doing 40s. So then everybody runs the 40. I always won the 40s. That one was quick.
Yeah.
You run something good one time, they're like, no.
I was gonna say, like, if they can't beat you with 10s, like they're kind of like that's their best shot. Like,
Yeah,
if they
and
can't
then-
get that one.
But
Ooh.
then because it don't even really end there, because then it's like, okay, well, I couldn't beat you running, but I can jump higher than you. So then we go jump. Then we do
Non-stop.
broad jump.
Yeah.
And it's just whatever it is. And the days are long, but it's super competitive.
So
and I
worth
think
it.
By the end of it, you guys are like playing chess because they got to beat you at something.
Yeah.
They're like, let's
Well,
figure this
man,
out.
Think about that though, Deck and Rick. Growing up with a brother and Trey who
Yeah, for
can
sure.
compete like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Mm.
That's such an advantage.
100%.
Like they just can
100%.
compete in everything you do,
Mhm.
and especially athletically. Like he's not complete opposite, like some
Mhm.
brothers are. Like that's awesome. That's special, man.
Yeah.
Probably grew up your
absolutely.
whole life competing out there on the field.
Yeah.
So when you're running these 20s, are you just walking back, talking junk, lining up, and going again, or are you taking a solid break
Well,
in between?
Depends on how you run. I mean, if you have the best time, you run back, and yeah, you're talking shit.
yeah.
If you're one of those guys that don't have the best time, you're sitting there, you're putting AirPods in,
Yeah.
you're taking pre-workout, you're listening to David Goggins,
Yeah,
you're trying,
yeah,
so,
you're
you're
trying to get right.
so you can beat that time. So
Who
That's
gets
funny.
closest to you out of all your boys, out of all your training partners?
usually Trey,
Okay.
my one boy Anisu Lattimore. He definitely don't have the top end speed we got, but that first
Yeah.
like 10 yards, he
First
he'll
step,
run
you quick with it.
you're running. So
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Man. So, obviously, like, what was kind of the situation like with Trey getting released, right? Because I remember like my boy, he tried out for our ball team in grade 11. He never had a shot, but I was like, man, KJ ain't gonna make it. Like that's tough.
Deck.
But like obviously, there's two sides of it. Because one, you obviously understand the business of it, and you understand like that's a very real aspect of it. But there's still something to be said, like this is my brother playing professional. Like he's not playing on my team
Very
anymore.
unique
like, that's
situation.
Exactly.
yeah, I feel like it's a little bit my fault. I feel like as a defense early in the season, we definitely didn't really help him out much. So it's kind of tough, but at the same time too, like like you said, it is a business, and he wasn't, I guess, doing his job well enough. And so you kind of got to move on at that point. But I mean, a lot of people too, they're like, oh, well, like you get to play with your brother, it must be so great. What most people don't realize is I go to the facility and I don't see him
Yeah, you
all
don't
day.
see him at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it don't really matter to me. Even like when I was in Winnipeg, we do the same thing. We go home and call each other.
Yeah.
So, oh, this happened.
Would you guys even go to the facility at the same time together?
No, we lived separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like live separate. Quarterbacks usually are there earlier than anybody, just because they have early meetings and stuff.
we
So
do,
you wouldn't
like,
even see.
We did everything different.
Sit in different parts of the room and team
Yeah.
meetings and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like he's a quarterback, so he got to do everything right. He
Yeah.
got to be there
Mhm.
at 6:00.
totally. It's different
until
standards.
whatever, and
It's different standards.
yeah, so I just
Very honest answer though.
Yeah.
Very honest answer
No,
on
for
both
sure.
ends. The fact that defense didn't hold up their end early.
Yeah.
Like you guys started slow. That's just the factual reality. And then he didn't play as good. That's I appreciate that honesty.
Mm.
Yep. That's good, man.
I know, like you. I know you obviously don't have much of a relationship with the quarterback for obvious reasons, just positional and everything. But like, is the relationship with Cody solid? Like, is it
about like every day before practice, I always walk over to him.
not like like glaring at him as you walk by? Like, it's good.
I'm cool with everybody in the locker room. I have to talk to everybody. It's actually because I seen Cody do the the Hydrox. He told me he did one of those, and I always see them on my thing. And I wouldn't do them now just because I don't want to do that much like running and stuff. Because I heard jogging makes you slower, so you try to stay away from that stuff.
Interesting.
But
big jogging guy.
Yeah, big jogging
every
guy.
day. What do you run?
Big running
7
guy.
miles a day?
not good for your sprint.
Yeah, no, not quite 7, but I'll try and get it. I don't know, up like 5 a day or something. Like just keep it simple, Get the blood flowing. Watch over a healthy heart.
It's definitely something that I would do after football, though.
Yeah.
I think it'd be something cool to like look forward to and train.
But I had heard that too, actually, when I was playing, that when you jog long distance, it like ruins your twitch.
I was thinking
takes away the
like a
twitch.
spring. Think about if you're on a spring on a trampoline and you jump on that thing all day, it's gonna get
exactly. Yeah, and that's the twitch we're talking about for those trying to understand. That's like that quick everything. Yeah. You need that.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you have a best friend on the team?
A best friend on the team. I would say, I would even give it to Zach Mathis.
Okay,
my dog. Because early in the season we lived together, and we always hung out and went to Halloween and stuff together. Cool dude. That's my dog right there. And then second, I'll probably give it to my boy KJ.
Really? Hey?
He'd be on that 2K with me. We'd be talking shit all the time.
That's cool.
And I don't know how he does it, but he always finds the worst players that I've ever played with. So I don't know.
Wait, like when you guys are like getting together?
He's like, how many you got? I'm like, it's just me. I go onto his team. Everybody's like 1 for 8.
Are they like his boys from back home, or what are they? All right, man.
No wonder you can't shoot.
You guys are
no one in your squad can shoot but me.
You guys ever get on FIFA?
Nah,
FIFA used to be big, man. We used to kill FIFA.
I played a little bit in high school, but I was never really good at it. I always picked, I forget, I think South Africa or something. They had some fast dudes.
Yeah, just dudes that could run. Yeah.
I still sucked at the game though. But
What about like Madden? You a Madden guy?
I'm good at Madden. I wouldn't say I'm great. I don't like to play Madden because I can get frustrated.
Yeah,
football can get me frustrated.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
All right, man. Before we wrap things here, big question from the D tackle. Food wise, you good cook? You get down in the kitchen and you say you fast till about 3. What are you normally eating afterwards?
Yeah, so I've had a pretty bad diet. I feel like
DK Metcalf, just bags of candy.
The sweets. I love the sweets.
Really, that's your thing.
Yeah, I remember in high school, I worked at the Grey Wolf Lodge, and they got like a new shipment thing, and they had a box of the Reese Cups things. I'm like, I'll just buy it off you guys because I want some. So I bought it, and there was 30 packs in there. 30 packs with 3 things.
Yeah.
And I ate 27 packs in one night.
No way, man.
Gee,
no
27.
way. That's dude. I couldn't
Crushing.
even imagine.
Yeah.
Dude, your blood sugar must have been through the roof.
And then
bro.
sometimes I'd be eating. I get the family pack of the peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah.
Crush that one night.
Those ones are.
So that's the go-to, the chocolate. You're a chocolate guy.
Chocolate peanut butter guy. Sounds like chocolate peanut butter. Yeah.
I get it.
That's mine too, honestly.
I'm down with that. I get
But
it.
I would say recently I haven't even really eaten out much at all. I usually now I eat about 6 eggs in the morning, and then I'll usually have a couple bananas and oranges throughout the day, and then I'll have like mashed potatoes and chicken in the night.
Yeah, pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
What about game day? You do anything special? Mix it up? Have any like
I just have a
pregame? That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like no food.
No food.
You like to play empty? I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I've eaten too much for sure before and just sluggish.
Yeah.
Even like it's weird though, because like even like after the game, like I'd always get McDonald's after the game, but I would just get like a sausage and egg McMuffin, but that's it.
Really, huh?
Yeah. So that whole day I
Crazy.
don't really eat. It's
Crazy.
You get nervous before games?
I feel like I get nervous for every game, yeah. That's
Hey.
what it is.
Me too. You're about to go to war.
Yeah.
Like you got to get to a different
Some games I
place
find
mentally.
myself, I'm like super relaxed, and then I'm like, okay, I feel like I should be getting a little bit nervous. Like it's not making sense. But yeah, usually I'm just a little bit nervous. Nothing crazy though.
I know for me, like, because it's probably a little different in the trenches. You can go through a game and not have as physical of an affair out where you're at. Like, man, I felt I had to like get myself there before every game, because if you're not on every play, man, they'll dog you and pancake you.
Yeah.
And you can't, if you care about yourself, pride, you're not gonna let that happen on tape.
Yeah.
So like, you gotta buckle up, boy.
Yeah.
It's different, man.
Mm.
I'm glad I don't have to do it day in, day out, or week in, week
Yeah.
out now.
Yeah.
No kidding,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
I couldn't imagine like playing in the trenches like that, like just helmet
You
to
must
helmet.
have some
Whatever.
crazy stuff going on in the headphones, huh?
Yeah.
You was in there getting ready to go to war for real.
For real, man.
Yeah.
Just like eating double teams. Like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
love when I can play 3-tech and get that one-on-one.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm eating a double
Yeah.
team, man.
Yeah.
JC's out there flying around making all the tackles.
Yeah, we're on different vibes. Every time I'm out there, I'll have my headphones in, I'll be scrolling on TikTok, whatever, and then I'll be putting on like my love music or sad music.
No, I had that like heavy
Vibe.
metal.
Yeah, you had no choice.
Ready for war, man.
You're playing like racist metal bands we ain't even heard of to get hyped for that
Get
one.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look over, like you look over the kicker's like coloring or something. Like, man.
That's funny.
No, I mean this has been awesome. Like, do you have anything else you wanted to touch on? Anything we didn't
Don't
get
forget
to?
nothing.
Yeah, no,
Oh, that's
'cause we might
everything that I
not
did.
get this chance again. Like we
No,
might
no,
Terrell might
that's
block
everything.
us after this. So
No, that's everything.
anything you want to leave us with, man? Like anything we didn't touch on you thought we were going to, or you want to talk about? Any message for the fans out there, like anything like that?
Nah.
Well, it looks like you had something there for a sec. All right,
People gonna hate me if I say what I want
Nah,
to say.
say it, and if
All
it's
right.
terrible, we'll edit it.
All right.
yeah, we'll cut it. We'll cut it. If
We're
we have
good.
to.
Well, first off, have you guys watched Love Is Blind?
No, Love Is Blind. I'm a big Love
My-
Island guy though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
okay.
watched a bit. Yeah, my wife and I. Yeah.
You made it through the reunion and everything?
No, I'm not
Oh,
that
okay.
deep. Not that deep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So you're like a fan.
I'm not a fan.
Okay.
My fiance told me to watch it. She wanted me to watch it so we could talk about it on the phone. And so I watched it. Okay. And there was this guy during the show, and he was an asshole.
Okay.
Okay. He was a real asshole. Okay. And then they went to the reunion, and everybody's just kicking this guy. Everybody's roasting him. You're a terrible dude. You're this, you're that.
Mhm.
I'm like, you know what? Yeah, he fucked up. Okay. But when he heard that person's feelings, that girl's feelings, she had all the support. Okay.
Okay.
You know, and now it's just him here, and everybody's kicking on him. Everybody's beating him. I'm like, bro, he's still just a dude,
Mhm.
you know? So be nice to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I was wondering what that was gonna lead up to. I
Yeah.
thought we were getting punked there for a minute.
Yeah,
Nah,
me
nah,
too.
nah.
But I liked
Be
that
nice to
message.
Everybody's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
stuff going on, you know?
No,
It's
no
real,
doubt. No doubt.
That's
It's true, man.
Very true.
It's true.
And you never know.
Yeah, you never
You-
for
you
sure.
don't know. That's funny. So we were talking about on the radio this morning. We have this in or out segment. You know, question comes up, and then are you in or out? And the producer today is some sort of national attraction day. But the question was, what's one of the most best characteristics of someone outside of just like natural beauty and stuff? Is it like wit, humor? I said kindness.
Oh,
man.
for sure.
I said kindness is
Absolutely,
probably
man.
for me, because like you can be funny and stuff. There's a time and a place always, but like kindness, you can never have too much of it.
Mhm.
And like you can never kill someone with kindness
Yeah.
enough. You
Yeah.
know, you got an asshole walking around just being a dick. And if you stay kind to that person, I guarantee you'll crack that shell a little bit in their heart.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it just goes
Yeah.
hand in hand.
I think that's one of the things I do really well. I think I'm a really nice person.
Yeah.
I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Outside of football and everything, and just
Well said, man.
Yeah, it's a great quality to have. Like I totally agree. Too many people walk around a little guarded, you know, like they got their guard up. Like they don't want to, for whatever it is, they don't want to be seen as soft or weak. And
Mhm.
like it's that old adage, the old saying, like people mistaking kindness for weakness. But no, you make a great point, man. It's a great message to end things off with. Yeah, excellent. So
everybody's gonna be hating on me though. if you
No.
guys post that Love Island.
No,
Yeah, I
Love
mean-
Is Blind.
no.
Yeah, like
Everybody hates that guy.
he's that bad, hey?
He was really like dogged his own dudes during
No way.
the show.
Was he?
The girls,
'Cause
everything.
Love Is Blind, so it's like it's all behind a wall. They don't know
Yeah.
what they look like.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, so
Was
So
it?
pretty
they
much-
choose.
So he talked to this girl, was like, yeah, I like you, whatever. Seen her in person, was kind of like, yeah, like she's not my type. She's too big for me.
Uh huh.
Okay, and then he went.
Cause I was gonna ask. I was gonna be like, what did she look like that like spurred this from him?
Yeah, so I don't know. So that's what he's like, she's too big, whatever. And then they went to like a little bar thing, and then he started trying to talk to his boys' girl. It was like, no, he's a submissive dude. You won't like him, this and that.
Mm.
Again, fucked up thing to do.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Fucked up thing to do. But at the end of the day, he's still just a person.
Yeah.
Mm.
We
I like it,
all
yeah.
have flaws, man, and we all make mistakes.
So
No. Well, listen, we'll send you that clip. So if you ever give up like a 6-catch, 250-yard game,
Oh,
you're
buddy.
getting-
that
you're
won't
getting.
happen.
You're right. You're right.
I love it. That ain't gonna happen. I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, this has been awesome, man. Thank you so much. Declan, Eddie, Rick, Tyrell Ford here in the studio. This has been awesome. Elks Central. See you guys on Monday with Elks 101. Love you guys.